as I have discussed in a detail how we can remove stress and what are the stress management, I have discussed earlier in the previous video. So right now, as I have already told you, I am making a web series for you all. So I am discussing here the emotional intelligence, because right now what we people are working on some subjects, like very known subjects in the English, math, science and everything, but we are not talking about the IT sector. Even so, nowadays the students of class 10, even they are just studying 2 or 3 hours before the examination, half yearly examination. So one of my students has studied only 2 or 3 hours for the IT examination. So why is it so? Because he is not going to value that syllabus, that subject. But right now, this is the demand of this century. So we need to work on the emotional intelligence. Actually, it has 3 parts: emotional awareness, emotional harnessing, and managing emotions. Understand your emotions, rationalize it, practice it in your daily life. And then after, the next topic which we will focus here on self-awareness. What is self-awareness? Self-awareness is all about knowing your mistake, knowing your weakness, knowing your strengths, and then after working on that weakness, and then after you have to utilize your strength as it is the demand accordingly, the time demands from you. So these are some of the activities we need to gather, or we need to work on it. But right now, again, I will tell you one thing: students are not going to focus on these subjects. Why is it so? I really imagine sometimes why is it so, and even our syllabus is not going to focus these type of things. But right now, according to 2020 education policies, the government is working absolutely brilliant piece of work they are doing. And when we are talking about knowing yourself, self motivation, how do you get self motivated from yourself? Because sometimes what you feel everywhere is not Sandeep Maheshwari, Sonu Sharma and Dr. Vivek Bindra. The exact person everywhere presents in the form of you only, and you can change the world, you can change the time for you, because time never stops for you. You have to just utilize that time in a proper things, or you can say some of the good deeds. Then after, you have to just know yourself. Self motivation. What is self motivation? First you need to think about that. What is self motivation? Here I'm not talking about you just go on YouTube and watch some of the videos of motivational speaker. This is the self motivation, means the motivation coming within you, coming from your inside, coming from your internal parts. There are something like that. We must discuss here internal self-awareness and external self-awareness. So right now I am talking about the internal self-awareness and self-motivation. So I hope so you all are enjoying nowadays, and you all are getting motivated by some of videos that I am making through this series. And this one is the 3rd episode, so definitely I will come for you with some other topic, with some other ideas in next video. Stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching once again.